So do you also use Stripe to sell your products online? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we're going to understand how to send AI powered follow-up emails after payment via Stripe. So like you, I also use Stripe to sell my products online, and now what I want is that as soon as we receive a new payment through Stripe, which is that as soon as someone purchases my product using Stripe, I want to send them automated AI generated emails. So now to do this, we are simply going to create a connection between Stripe, OpenAI and Gmail. And to create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So if you also want to create this amazing automation for your own business, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video I'll show you how to automatically send personalized AI generated follow-up emails whenever a successful payment is made through Stripe. So whether you're offering a thank you note, onboarding instructions or product recommendations, this workflow uses OpenAI to generate smart and relevant emails tailored to each customer. It's a great way to build relationships and boost retention without writing a single email manually. Let's set this up step by step. So to do this, I'm just going to open a new tab and I'm just going to look for the landing page of Pabbly Connect simply by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And in this video, we are going to see how we can connect Stripe with Gmail and OpenAI with an amazing automation software which is easy to use and requires no coding or programming knowledge. Yes, it is Pabbly Connect. And if you want to learn this automation step by step, stick to this video till the end. So yes, now I've simply opened the landing page of Pabbly Connect. But before we move on further and create this automation, I'll just show you something really helpful. This is Pabbly Community, where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. A space where users share ideas, solutions and workflow tips. So if you are stuck at any step, the community is a great resource for guidance. Check out the link in the description box below to join this community. So yes, now I'm just going to move on forward and create this automation. For that, I'm just going to open the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and over here we're just going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can simply click on this button which says sign up for free, and you're going to get 100 of tasks free every month to explore the application. But over here, I'm an existing user, so I'm simply going to click on this button which says sign in. And once I'm just going to click on this sign in, that is opening all Pabbly apps, and we're going to see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm simply going to click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connect account. And once I'm just going to click on this access, now it is going to open the dashboard of my Pabbly Connect account. And to get started, I'm simply going to click on this button which says create workflow. And now it is asking me for the workflow builder to select one from this. So over here we have two options: the new workflow builder, which is more faster, flexible and ideal for those who want a modern interface, and the classic one on the other hand, which is perfect for users who prefer a stable, tried and tested setup. So you can use any one from this. I'm just going to use the classic one, so I'm just going to simply go towards this select right over here, and now it's asking me for the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So over here on my dashboard, you can see multiple folders which I've already created in which I save my workflows. So if you also want to create a new folder, you can simply go towards this create new folder button and create your own. I've already created many, so I'm just going to save my workflow in one of these only, which is automations. And now I'm just going to name my workflow as this: send AI powered follow-up emails after Stripe payment. So I'm just going to simply click on this button which says create. And once I'm just going to click on this create, it is going to open the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger starts the process while the actions are the result. So for example, for our trigger today, it will be Stripe, that whenever we're going to receive a new payment from Stripe, from action we're just going to select Gmail and OpenAI, that we're just going to generate a mail using OpenAI and send the mail towards our customer. So the actions will be OpenAI and Gmail, and the trigger is Stripe. So I'm simply going to first set up the trigger and then move on towards towards the action. So I'm just going to simply select my trigger application as Stripe right over here. So I'm just going to search for Stripe and select it. And now for the trigger event, I'm just going to simply select it as new charge, and now it is giving me a webhook URL using which we are going to create a connection between Stripe and Pabbly Connect. For that, I'm just going to simply copy this webhook URL, and then I'm just going to open my Stripe account. And after opening my Stripe account, from the left side of the bar, we have to go towards this developers. And after coming over here towards this developers, we have to go towards this webhooks and then towards this add endpoint. And we have to add an endpoint right over here. So I'm simply going to copy and paste the webhook URL in this endpoint URL. And now it is asking me for the description. So if you wish, you can definitely enter the description right over here, but this is not required. So I'm just going to leave it as blank. It is saying listen to. So I'm just going to simply select it as events on your account. And now for the version, I'm just going to select it as the current version only. Now for the events, I'm just going to go towards this select event, go towards this charge right from here and select the event as charge succeeded. Because over here in the help text, that's clearly mentioned that from the drop down, select the event as charge succeeded. So I'm simply going to select charge succeeded and click on this add event. And now I'm just going to click on this add endpoint. And once I'm just going to click on this add endpoint, yes, you can see that we have successfully added the webhook URL. And now I'm just going to open my workflow, and it is saying waiting for a webhook response, and in the notes it is saying do a test submission / record. So in order to capture this webhook response, we have to do a test submission or record. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to open my Stripe. Now what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to go towards this payment links, and I'm just going to do the test submission. So let's say I'm just going to purchase a product, which is this natural glow refreshing face toner. So I'm just going to open it in a new tab, and I'm just going to purchase this product. So to purchase this product, I'm just going to simply enter all of my details right over here. I'm just going to enter the email address, the phone number, then I'm just going to enter the first name, the last name right over here. Then I'm just going to move in further. I'm just going to enter the card information right over here. Then I'm just going to move in further. I'm just going to enter the card holder's name right over here, which is test user only. Then I'm just going to move in further, and now I'm just going to enter the billing address. And once after entering all of these details, I'm just going to simply click on this pay. And once I'm just going to click on this pay, it is saying processing. So we're just going to wait for a few seconds till we are going to purchase this product, natural glow refreshing face toner, as test user. And yes, with this we have successfully purchased this product. So now I'm just going to open my workflow, and as you can see that Pabbly has successfully captured the response for the same. Or we're going to see all the details which we submitted during our test, submission. Or we're going to see the name, the email address, and the same address. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our trigger step. Whenever we're going to receive a new payment, or you can say whenever a new charge is succeeded in my Stripe account, automatically this workflow is going to get triggered. Now I'm just going to move on towards my action. Now for my action application, I'm simply going to select it as OpenAI because I want to generate the emails using OpenAI. So I'm just going to search for it and select it. And now for the action event, I'm just going to select it as ChatGPT and click on this connect. Now in order to connect this OpenAI, I'm just going to go towards this add a new connection, and it is asking me for the token. And to get this token, I'm simply going to follow the help text, and it is saying kindly visit your OpenAI API key page to get the API key that you need to enter here. So I'm simply going to open my OpenAI API key page, and now from here we have to go towards this create new secret key. You have to enter the key name, select the project, and click on this create secret key button, and your key will be created. I've already created my key, so I'm simply going to paste it right over here and click on this button which says save. And with this, we have successfully connected our OpenAI account with our Pabbly Connect's workflow. Now it is asking me to select the AI model. So I'm simply going to select the AI model right over here as GPT-4. You can select any another of your choice. Now it is asking me to enter the prompt. So I'm simply going to enter the prompt in order to generate a mail, which is a follow-up email after payment via Stripe. So I'm simply going to enter the prompt right over here. And now you can see that I've successfully entered this prompt. And now in this prompt, I'm simply going to enter the customer name so that my AI agent can generate me a personalized email, and we can send personalized emails to all our customers. So I'm just going to simply enter this customer name right over here, but we are not going to enter it manually by typing it like this, but instead I'm just going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected Stripe as our trigger application. So we are simply going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only, and as soon as we're just going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. So I'm simply going to look for the customer name and map it. And after mapping this, I'm just going to simply click on this save and send test request. And once I'm just going to click on this save and send test request, it is going to give me the email body in HTML format. So I have requested the email body in HTML format. In my prompt, that's the reason that it is going to give me the body in HTML format. You have to enter the prompt according to your own needs. So as you can see that we have successfully received this mail, which is the email body. So now using this, I'm just going to send them an email. So I'm just going to add another action step. And now for the action application, I'm simply going to select it as Gmail. And now for the action event, I'm just going to select it as send email because I want to send them an email whenever someone purchases a product from Stripe. Alright, so I'm just going to click on this connect right over here. Now in order to connect this Gmail account, you have to go towards this add a new connection and then connect with Gmail. And once you click on this connect with Gmail, Pabbly is going to ask you to select the Gmail account with the help of which you want to create this connection or with the help of which you want to send the emails. And after you select the Gmail account, Pabbly is going to ask you for some permissions. So you simply have to click on allow and give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for because your data is secure with Pabbly. And once you give Pabbly all the permissions, your account will be connected. I've already created this connection, so I'm simply going to go towards this select existing connection and then save. And now it is asking me for the recipient email address. So I'm simply going to map it from the response of my previous step. Then I'm just going to move on forward. It is saying CC and BCC. So no, this email will only be sent to this. So I'm just going to simply ignore these fields. Now for the sender's name, I'm just going to enter the name of my company, which is Natural Glow Skincare. So I'm simply going to enter the name of my company right over here. Now I'm just going to move on further. For the subject, I want the subject something like this. Thank you for your order. Here's what's next. So I'm simply going to enter thank you for your order. And over here, I'm just going to map the name of my customers so that each of them receive a personalized email. So I'm just going to simply look for the name right over here and I'm just going to simply enter the name. It is now thank you for your order. Test user, here's what's next. Now it is saying reply to. So no, this email is not a reply email. It is saying email content type. So I'm just going to simply select it as HTML because we have the email content in HTML, which we generated using OpenAI. So I'm simply going to map the email content, move on further. I'm just going to ignore the fields which are not required and click on this save and send test request. And once I'm just going to click on this save and send test request, we have received the positive response that we've successfully sent a new mail. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to open my Gmail, go back and refresh it. And as you can see that we have successfully received a new mail. It is saying thank you for your order, test user, here's what next. And now we're going to see the full mail. So yes, you can see that we have successfully sent the mail to test user automatically. But now I'm just going to test this workflow in real time. For that, I'm just going to open my Stripe and I'm just going to purchase this product with some new name. And we're just going to test that if you're going to receive a new email within seconds and in real time or not. Alright, so I'm simply going to fill in these details first right over here. And I'm just going to purchase this product as dummy user. So I'm just going to fill in these details and click on this pay. And once I'm just going to click on this pay, it is saying processing. So we're just going to wait for a few seconds. Still, we're just going to process this payment. And as you can see, we have successfully purchased this product as dummy user. Alright, now after purchasing this product, I'm just going to directly open my Gmail and go back towards the inbox and refresh it right from here. This time, we are not going back to our workflow to click on save and send test request. I'll directly open the Gmail and refresh it right from here to check that if we have received a new mail or not. So I'm just going to simply refresh it. And as you can see that we have successfully received the new mail. So as you can see within seconds and in real time, we have received a new email. So as you can see that now it is saying thank you for your order, dummy user. Only the name has been changed. Yes, you can see that we have successfully first generated the email using OpenAI and sent the email towards our customer, that too without any manual efforts, within seconds and in real time. All of this happened in backend and we didn't do anything. So yes, now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching.
So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can connect many more applications. So now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.